Namaskar, hello, Vanakkam. Welcome to the first episode of the Ultimate Meditation Podcast. The goal of today's podcast is to create awareness about the true meaning and usefulness of meditation. It aims at achieving holistic mental peace and happiness now and forever. In my future podcast, I intend to cover some everyday challenges faced by the youth of today and will try to arrive at an easy to understand and practice potential solutions. I intend to keep the structure and content of this podcast as simple, meaningful, and practical as possible, with no frills attached. You may pause and replay any part of this podcast as you will. So, starting on, meditation is the art of being ever present. It is the awareness of being aware of the consciousness. Consciousness is the life force and the life current which is ever present in every living being, including humans, plants, insects, birds, and animals. It might sound more complicated than it actually is. Consciousness is our real nature. We cannot come to existence without consciousness. So what remains to do is to drop everything which you are not. Meaning, dropping the assumed self-identity, that is, I am a son, daughter, husband, wife, brother, sister, a painter, dancer, chef, comedian, a doctor, engineer, etc. Just drop all that you assume yourself to be. Also drop any ambition, fear, or worry running in your mind. At least try it just for now. The bottom line is to relax and release everything and anything which is weighing you down. Now, removing of all these leaves you with your true self, the real you, which is pure consciousness. When we begin to mindfully watch our thoughts, they mystically disappear. So removing of thoughts makes us become aware of the consciousness. Isn't it simple? So basically, you are simply being, existing. In doing so, we achieve the most subliminal state of mind, that is peace. Something which each and every one of us living under the sun craves for. And when we continue to choose to be in this state of awareness of our consciousness, then it becomes our habit. Thus, soon with continuous practice, we realize that spontaneous consciousness has taken birth inside us, which transcends sleep, dream, and wakefulness. I know this is quite different from what you hear about meditation these days. Meditation has become more of a buzzword, a trend. However, most of the times people are only talking about various ways to improve their attention or focus. But the very meaning of meditation remains misunderstood. Then there are some myths associated with meditation, that it is an act of numbing the mind. Well, it is most certainly not, because the very act of meditation is about being actively present and recognizing our true self-consciousness. This cannot be achieved passively by becoming numb. but only by actively establishing oneself into consciousness iteratively. Now, coming to talk about how to practice meditation in day-to-day life. I will talk about a few ways to do that. Different people adopt different methods owing to their aptitude, comfort, and situation. So one of the methods for starting meditation is observing our breath. Very closely follow the inhalation and exhalation. Watch when you inhale through your nostrils as the breath passes through the windpipe, reaches the stomach and perineum. Hold it as long as you can and exhale slowly. Pause and breathe again. All this while, it is important to keep your awareness on the breath. At this point, you can pause this podcast and try to do this. And then you can come back again. The second method is to observe your thoughts, your mind. Mind is nothing but thoughts. And as you start observing your mind intently, the thoughts disappear. Isn't it beautiful? The third method is of self-enquiry. That is, ask yourself, who am I? Find out the source of your being. Where did you come from? With continuous self-enquiry of the I thought, mind becomes one-pointed. Seek your own self and you shall know the true you. This backward turning of thought is the highest yoga. An additional tip. You may use any ripe or solfeggio frequency of your choice with the above methods if you prefer. Please remember, understanding meditation theoretically is one thing and practicing it is another. The key to holistic peace and happiness lies in practicing. Now, some of the key benefits that you receive from meditation are elevated mood, better self-esteem and boost in confidence, clarity of thoughts, not having to depend on alcohol and substance abuse to calm your senses down, better focus at work and home, better mental and physical health. You begin to eat clean and consciously. You become more organized with your belongings and schedule. You get better sleep. Your relationship with self and others improve. You spend your time more mindfully, such as in reading, learning new skills, yoga, exercise, etc. Your engagement with others becomes better. I believe now you fairly understand what meditation is and are inspired to practice it from today onwards. If we wish to seek further clarity on any part of this podcast, or should you have any other questions, please feel free to write to me in the comment box below. I will be happy to respond. I will see you next week with another episode. Till then, please take good care and namaskar. Goodbye.